Sometimes it's snow, sometimes it's cold, but the one thing I know for sure, sparkling lights and women in tights, kissing under mistletoe. No, it's not far, but I know a bar where my friends can sing with me. Don't stay where you are, just jump in the car, have some tequila with me. I had tequila for Christmas, tequila under every tree. Pass a Patron and I'll stumble home. Tequila, Christmas and me. You can wrap presents, hang up your lights, grab garland all around the tree. I'll build a snowman and you grab a glass man and have some tequila with me. I'll have tequila for Christmas, tequila under every tree. Pass a Patron and I'll stumble home. Tequila, Christmas and me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thirsty Thursday podcast, number 75.
It's a thirsty one, yeah.
There you go.
Thought I was going to get it blurred out and fucking interrupt you like I always do, but
I beat you to it, man. So we are joined here by Matt Baller. What's up, Matt?
Hey, how are you guys?
Spectacular.
Awesome.
What were you about to say, Derek?
I don't even remember now.
Is that
something about Matt? Something good about Matt. I can't remember, but no. How's everybody doing?
Doing good,
Not
man.
bad.
Yep.
Drinking some piss.
We are recording this on Christmas Eve. Drinking piss. That ain't right.
Well, that's what you fucking call it, dude. This is what he calls piss. I don't care. I like it.
Hey,
that's nice. That's a nice term for that. Kind of beer. I will drink it on occasion when I run out of beer. I will drink it on tap at the bar if that's all I got. But
he's not much better though, Matt. He drinks Miller Lite. It's like
I've never been a beer drinker at all, man. I'll stick to Jack and Crown and that kind of stuff.
Last time we hung out,
man.
I ended up man. I told a story on here after that, but man, I ended up throwing up all over the spare bedroom at Eric's house.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Got a little carried away on the whiskey and the booze there. But, yeah, I was at the Dusty Grant, Billy Carr, Cody Morse.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's easy to do that when you're watching them guys.
So, Matt,
that's very true.
Matt, I saw you the other day.
That's right.
I just happened to see this flyer early evening for, Lively Up was playing a show because, a band canceled or something along those lines.
Yeah,
I didn't even look into who was playing, it's just like, fuck it,
Right.
I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm going to get a little bit lit up and then go watch some reggae.
Yep.
And then little did I know Ghost Town Strays were playing after him. And then Dios Mofos. I was like, oh, fuck, man. I saw you there.
Right, yeah. No, I was there to see Ghost Town Strays. After I saw them open for Rise Again, I was like, man, I got to see these guys as much as possible. I love their sound. I love. They don't sound like anyone else. That I've really listened to.
Completely different.
I got a lot of good videos from that show.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, you just started up ICT Live, right?
I did. Yep.
On YouTube.
I did.
You have a Facebook
About
page or anything?
I have a personal Facebook page, but I don't have a Facebook page for the ICT Live. I'll just copy the link and put it on my page every once in a while.
Right. Yeah, dude, you guys need to go over and check that out because I like what you do, man. You're like right down in there. You get the feeling of being there.
See, that's I got no professional cameras, nothing like that. It's just me with my iPhone, just recording the performances as it goes on. And
well, it's like I was talking to you the other day. I was like, that's just pretty much what we do. We don't. We have nothing. Like I moved up. I splurged on like $100 mic to do a podcast.
Falling out.
Yeah, that's what we do though. Is it's just for the love of the music and trying to promote as much as we can. Yeah,
that's exactly why I decided to start ICT Live.
Yeah, man, absolutely, and that's what I was like. Man, we gotta hook up on this somehow. We gotta, and because it's cool. It's I don't know, like a lot of people don't understand it. I don't think the just the feeling you get from being at those live shows and and the camaraderie and the family feeling.
There's no competition, nothing like that. Everyone's good friends. Everyone supports everybody. Like it's a great feeling.
Yeah. It's like I said, you can go spend $300 on a ticket at a show, an arena show, but you go hang out at the Elbow Room or Kirby's or you name it. Yeah. You're going to be taking shots with the band afterwards.
Shamrock. Oh yeah.
Especially the Shamrock. I don't know what it is about that place, but everybody gets hammered there. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I've spent, $100 on tickets for shows, and and then I go to a live show, I spend, $5 to get in, drop some for merch, and I mean I've had better times at those shows than any big arena shows.
Yeah. I agree. You're there, you're in it. As opposed to being in a seat 9 miles away,
And usually there's, anywhere from 3 to 5 or 6 bands on a bill, and it's still, $5 to get in. Sometimes nothing, just suggested donations and stuff like Kirby's and stuff. But
even $10 is fair.
Exactly. You're getting
paying $2 to see a band.
You're getting $100 worth of entertainment for $5, and like every band that I've seen that has been coming out of Wichita has been just mind blowing. I mean, Ghost Town Strays, Rise Again puts on an amazing show. Yellow King puts on an amazing show. Everyone that I've seen, Dusty Grant's always great.
I've said it on the past few episodes of the podcast. It was it's like nobody's stuck in a box here, and which there's no one genre that you have to fit in, and even in like I would consider us the country genre, but we're fucking all over the place. You never know.
Oh yeah.
And in retrospect, we were talking about too, like they're kind of all over the place and they do what feels right. And I think a lot of the artists feel that way, and that's what makes it so fun and organic too. It's not
definitely,
not this force fed type of music.
Right.
Because like you said, you guys went and watched reggae and surf rock, and what was the other band?
The Dios Mofos.
Yeah. What do they play? I'm not familiar with them.
I'm not familiar with them either.
Did you stick around for them?
No, I didn't actually. I had to. I had to get up early in the mornings. I just wanted to check out Ghost Town Strays. And
it took off as well. So I mean, I guess we have a big old question mark as to what kind of music they are. I believe seeing their name around a little bit.
Yeah, I believe they got a show coming up on. I believe it's the 31st of January. I don't quote me on that, but I think they're playing with Ghost Town again. I'm sure I'll be checking them out here eventually. I'm gonna try to get out to as many local shows as possible, as I can get as much content as I can for the
kind of slacked at the end of this year, man. Didn't get out as much as I would like to, but work and family.
Oh yeah,
I
mean that's I know that's
why
what I got off work and I went from work straight to Kirby's. Like I knew that they were playing about 10:30, 11 o'clock, so I just trying to get there.
Don't discredit yourself too much, Derek. We've been venturing out, listening to music in other places.
Well, that's true. I guess made it out of town a little bit more.
Tulsa and Austin, and
I know Dusty's playing Lawrence. Dusty's playing Lawrence in February. I'm gonna try to go up there to catch that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What day in February?
The 1st, actually.
Oh, right on. I think I'm gonna head up there myself, but it's gonna be towards the end of February. But
you planning on going to Meat Fest, Matt?
I'd love to. Yeah, I mean that's.
I think it's coming.
At the lineup. There's I looked at the lineup. There's a lot of great bands on there. So yeah, I'll probably be out there.
I think they do it a couple times a year. I think.
Yeah, there's Heat
Fest.
Fest.
I think so too.
Heat Fest and Meat Fest and Double Beat Fest. And I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude, they kick ass when they put them big shows together like that. Those fests.
Yeah,
and they kill it.
Yep. A lot of great bands in one day. Like it's a good thing.
Yeah. Sure, the sound guys are just about to pull their hair out, but
I'm sure
everybody else is having a great time.
Right? Yeah.
That's just a lot of bands moving their stuff in and out real quick.
Yes, and at Kirby's even that's
right.
I always call Kirby's the CBGBs of Wichita. Like it's like you're not anybody unless you play Kirby's at least once. So.
Right. You know what my dad told me, Matt? He said,
what's that?
Play Kirby, or every band should play Kirby's. But if you play there twice, that's your own fucking fault.
No, you know what I like about that, man, is everybody shows up there to listen. They know what you're getting. You know what you're getting when you walk in there. So people really appreciate the music in there. And when you're a band starting out, like us, and you don't have much of a following, like 9 people in there, fill it up.
Hey, I was jamming out to Brother Jukebox today. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
I was jamming out to that Christmas song. I was jamming out to that Christmas song I put out. That's good stuff. Yeah. I love it.
Glad you like it, man.
Definitely.
We got a lot more coming.
Yeah.
We've already recorded a few more that just are kind of in the ether right now.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's going to take – we have a few more songs to record, and then we'll have an album out.
Awesome.
So we just got to play a few more shows to get there because that shit ain't cheap.
It ain't. But shout out to Luke Wallace down there at Red Cat because he's the one that makes it happen. I don't care what he says, dude. He's a wizard. Like, he will pull sound out of that you didn't even think you heard.
Right.
Like, do I really sound like that? Nope. Luke does it. Luke will pull it out of there, make it sound right. But yeah. So, what's everybody doing for the holidays? What you got going?
I say I'm just spending time with my family. I don't have any work or anything going on, so it's just kind of gonna be an easy day.
Hell yeah,
chilling out.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm guaranteed I'm gonna be hungover. Like I said, we're recording this on Christmas Eve. This won't come out until the day after Christmas, but I might still be hungover by the time you guys are listening.
Probably. I'd probably just keep going between now and then. Maybe.
I really don't drink that much. I'm misleading the listeners. Like, I really don't drink that much. And just when I do, I get after it. Like,
it's like I don't drink frequently, but when I do, I drink a lot.
Yeah, it's quantity for sure when I get going.
You got to make up for all that time you're not drinking.
Either two beers or 22 beers. There's no in between.
Go hard or go home. Hey.
So I'm
kind of too old for that now.
I'm kind of gonna go back to our Kirby's conversation a little bit. It kind of hit me being there the other night that looking back 5-6 years ago when I'd go up there and listen to bands, there's about a 50-50 chance of me absolutely not liking the music. And now, if I feel like I can go in there, the quality is like way better than it was back then, in my opinion. I mean, and I think that's just a testament to all the quality of the bands that are around here.
Right. Yeah. When I first started going to local shows, I saw quite a few good bands and quite a few not so good. And now that I've kind of started to get back into going to local shows after moving back to Wichita, like I said, I've been blown away by everyone. Everyone's just so good, so talented. The songs are great. Like,
and it's never a bad time. You don't get any rowdy bar fights or nothing like that, dude.
I've never seen anything like that.
I can't say I run into that. And I mean, between us three, I mean, we get out quite a bit, and I just don't see that stuff. And it's always a good time and a friendly atmosphere.
Yeah.
The music's always fucking really good.
Really good.
Now, last time we were in Anthony.
Anthony's a different story.
Right.
That's a little town out there in fucking Indian territory, man. Like,
there was a bar fight when we played there last time.
Man.
They get, one of our buddies may or may not have been involved in that. Well, we played there probably 2 or 3 times, and I asked Gus, I was like, why the fuck are we done by midnight? Like, because that's the quickest I ever see him pack up and load out. Is like Anthony. I was like, why are you just out of here at midnight, dude? You're just gone. He's like, we'll stick around tonight. I'll show you. And it was like midnight. It's like they flip a switch and they just get they get pretty rowdy, dude.
They're wilding out in Anthony. Yeah. That's crazy.
But I will tell you though, that bar, every time we go play there, it's packed full. It's usually steak night. That tells you anything, but it's always a good time. We're actually getting ready to play there. We would be there the 28th.
Nice.
But we had an old guy dancing on the fucking table right next to us. And I thought he was just gonna eat shit, man. It was like he came really, really close. Table tipped over. Some guy saw him, and tragedy was averted. But he was. It's like, man, as soon as you start playing, everybody's out there dancing, and it gets rowdy. It's fun.
Some drunk asshole threw a napkin at me, and one of my other buddies ended up punching him. And
yeah, it was one of those guys. And usually, I don't ever have a problem down there, but this one guy, this one show is play some Conway Twitty. And he was a younger guy, but play some Conway Twitty. Malachi was like, all right, just give me a few songs. I'll play it here in a bit. And after a few songs, Gus plays it. That guy was like, that ain't the one I wanted. Play Conway Twitty. Play this one. And then he kept yelling that shit. And then I don't know. We went out to smoke, and Pierce
I was playing some like reggae or something. He's like, play some Conway Twitty, and I was like, all right. And then I proceeded to play like some Michael Franti or something, Spearhead or some Sublime or something. I don't remember what I was playing, but I was like, here's your Conway Twitty, buddy.
Then at the back of the bar, well, we weren't around, but our buddy, I don't know, Jason Thurber? I don't know if you know him. Yeah, he ended up getting into it with that same guy at the very back coming out of the bathroom or in the bathroom or something like that.
He was up here from Texas just hanging out. And happened to get in an old fashioned bar fight.
But that's just what they do for fun down there in Anthony, I think. Like,
I mean, as long as they don't fight me, I'm good. I don't care.
You're right. Oh, yeah, exactly. And make a flyer says, "Come for the steak, stay for the brother jukebox."
There you go. Need a market.
Put it out there.
Have the flyer be a steak shaped as a steak, like a T-bone or something. Cut it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's steak night this time or not, but every other time,
it always is.
Yeah. Steak night at the Idle Hour. Yeah, right. But it's always a good time. That's one of my favorite shows to play too.
You're all cramped in there too. Like, it's not really a good spot for a band. You just kind of cramp in there.
Yeah, just imagine like a closet. Like,
man,
we're gonna try to fit the whole band in there this time around. So
yeah, we've never tried that much. So
last time we played there, it was just 4 of us.
Yeah, maybe even 3. I don't know, 3 or 4. Regardless, we're bringing 5 or 6, so it's not going to be any more room than it was before. And I do know that much.
And Dan Carmichael, which is you pretty much count him as 2. So
right.
Count me as 2.
You guys are the Slipknot of country music. You're looking
right.
To have 9 members going to be up there just jamming out.
We need some more keg. We need some more keg in the monitor.
Need some more cowbell.
Need some more kegs in our monitor.
Oh shit,
yeah,
man.
More cowbell.
Yeah, you never know. Get Derek on that.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I'll empty him.
So what kind of drove you, Matt, to getting out and wanting to do a YouTube channel and wanting to showcase local music and just music in general? What kind of got you into that?
I mean, I've always loved going out to shows, especially local shows, and I always have just the greatest time. And I just kind of was thinking to myself, I just like more people need to hear this and see, what Wichita has to offer in the form of music. And I just figure if I take videos of the live performances and the more people watch it, they'll be like, these are some really talented people, and so hopefully, I just want the bands to grow as much as possible. I say I believe in everybody.
Yeah, I think there's it's just a matter of time for a lot of bands out of Wichita blow up. I think.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's just I do it for
I don't know how
I do it for the music.
Yeah. And that was, I told you, I was like, when we started this, it kind of came out of a conversation with me and Drew Kane.
Yep.
And it was like we were talking about mountain deer, and it was like a travesty to us that it's just, how are they fucking not on the radio? How do you not hear them? Like they should be way bigger,
Yeah.
And little did I know, because I told Eric, I was like, man, we need to start something. We need to do a podcast just to get some music out there or something. And then not too long after that, the stars aligned, and Tim was starting the station, so we all kind of joined up on that. But that was the thing. It was like, I'm finding all this music out here. And because I hadn't been around Wichita for a little while. I mean, I lived in Wellington, but I didn't make it up there. And all of a sudden, every time I went up there and went out, I was just finding another cool band, another, just one after another. It's like, if I'm not hearing these guys, then the majority isn't.
Right.
And that's where we all kind of lined up. And I mean, little did we know there was this much. It still blows our mind, because we'll still have new bands hitting us up and well, like Miami Over Moon, I seen your post and I looked them up, and I was like, holy shit. Like,
I saw them open for Hawthorne Heights at Wave, and I thought they had a great sound, and they're really nice guys. And they played Barley Corns here, I believe a couple weeks ago, and I went and saw them, and they're playing, I believe it's the Elbow Room coming up in, I'm going to say January sometime. And yeah, I mean, I'll go see those guys anytime they got a gig, because I mean they have a great sound.
It's crazy that you don't hardly hear of them, and then all of a sudden it's holy shit, that's like one of your new favorite bands,
Oh yeah, right.
And I couldn't even begin to choose. I probably say it every time we play a song on here. I'm like, one of my favorite bands.
Right.
But they really are. Like most of them are. Every time I hear them, I'm fuck yeah. I'm just
exactly.
Get you fucking pumped and ready to go.
Well, I think if they make it on our station, they're automatically one of our favorite bands. I mean, there's a lot of them, but it's like, we do have a selection type of process. Like,
right.
we've turned people down, not because we're mean, but just we want to have a standard, a quality standard.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a product for people to listen to, but also
so
bands can go, well, this is the quality of music that we need to be at, or we're not going to get any airtime. You know what I mean?
Right.
It kind of forces the hand on bands that are building and up and coming. They go, this is a goal we need to meet, to get to this level, and this is what we have to do to get there. I mean,
it does suck, because I mean, we just experienced this. We sent that Cold Prairie Christmas off to an FM station and got shot down.
Man.
So. But I mean, it kind of forced us to go back and look, and I think Gus changed.
We changed a few things about it,
and I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy, but
right.
it's like, son of a bitch, like.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of those types of stations, they have a particular thing they're looking for, and a lot of it's pay to play. To be quite honest with you.
Oh yeah.
If you want to get on that circuit of hundreds and hundreds of stations, just by one promoter guy, like, you're probably going to pay for it. I mean, realistically.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that. I don't think there needs to be these middlemen in there dictating who gets to be on the radio. I think their popularity, like if you were to look at Spotify, you can see how many plays songs have, and they should be able to use those sort of tools who actually go back to the actual listeners, the fans, rather than, give me $20,000 or I'm not going to put you on these 500 stations. That just seems fucking shady to me.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't. The radio show that we sent this into was not. Right. I don't think he's like that. Right. He actually plays a lot of local music from here
for sure.
But it wasn't to his flavor. He didn't like it so much, and it's whatever. But getting back to what you were just saying, man, like. That was the rule number one. Like, that's the golden rule with ICT radios. Like, we'll never take money from an artist ever. Like, and hopefully we can give them guys money and you know what I'm saying? Like, start making some money and do something. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to give back to the artist, other than promotion.
Yeah. But I'll say I'm all for, I'll promote any of these bands because I believe in every single one of them.
Yeah, and it's wild, man, because you can hear every shade of every genre almost in Wichita. Like, there's there's such a wide variety, and that's what I always say. Like, just go walk around Wichita. Go hit up bars and go hit up different. You're gonna listen. You're gonna find some music that you like. Like my mom's a huge In Retrospect fan now. Like. We played.
Is that right?
We played Rose Music Fest in Rose Hill, and like we had ICT Rock Girl was there, and then In Retrospect was after us, and Rivalries Aside, and Flashpoint and all that. But she stuck around. She was like getting ready to leave, and man, In Retrospect started playing, and she put her chair back down and started. Now she's like the biggest fan of them. So you never know what you're gonna fall in love with around town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've turned on a lot of my friends to Dusty Grant, Rise Again. Yeah. Like my girlfriend loves Rise Again. I took her to see them a couple times, and she loves them. And Ghost Town Strays. And,
there's so much energy with Rise Again.
They're such a great band. Like, and they're some of the nicest people I've ever met. And, I'm really looking forward to their show coming up on the 18th, the Shamrock with Dusty Grant. It's going to be a storytellers type thing, so I'm looking forward to that quite a bit.
Yeah, Dusty's another one, man. He kind of hit us up, at the beginning, and he was one of the first ones to come on the podcast, and I mean, he's always involved with us. I mean, that he's just a pretty cool dude. That dude really won't say no to an interview. He's
an animal.
I got 30 minutes. I can do it right now. Like, fucking let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
But from day one, I mean, he's such a genuine dude too.
Like, he really is. Yeah, he's the nicest guy.
We sat down. I can't even remember where it was at, man. Like coffee shop or something, and we sat.
It was at some restaurant.
Oh, donut hole.
Type of thing.
Donut hole.
Is that where we went?
Yeah. First time we ever met him, dude. Or no,
it was at some bar thing on the west side.
Yeah. Anyway,
we interviewed NG and K the same day.
Never met the dude in my life, and then we sat down about 2 minutes in. It was like you fucking knew him your whole life, just as.
Oh yeah.
And he's one of those, like, you don't have enough time to sit there and talk to him because
it was like 2.5 hours or something. We were sitting there talking to him.
Until we absolutely had to leave, man. Sat down and knocking back beer and bullshitting with him, and very genuine dude, man.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I saw him. The first time I saw him, he was doing his EP release party at the Elbow Room,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was there to see Sprout the Anti-Hero, because he was actually one of the first people that I became friends with, going out and seeing local shows and everything, and then just I love the Dusty's music, and I saw him. I think every other show after that he played in Wichita, I was there, and I'm gonna try to do the same this year, because I believe in him so much. Like he's got a lot going for him, and
he's versatile too. I mean,
he really is.
He could go full on metal, or he could not. He could.
Yeah, I believe he's got some things in the works when it comes to the metal stuff. So I'm really looking forward to hearing some of that.
Well, speaking of, we happen to have a cool little project that came across our desk today. Who's involved in this, Derek?
Trevor Rickett from Parallax and Dusty Grant from Dusty Grant, and then
from the Dusty Grant experience,
the one man wolf pack.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Yellow King come out with a Rob Zombie cover.
That's right.
And dude, I cannot tell you, like, it's ridiculous. If you could tell me you could fucking cover Rob Zombie and fucking make it hit like Rob Zombie.
And that's, yeah. Rob Zombie, he's my number one favorite person in music. I've met him. I've seen him in concert 5 times. I could watch him play every day of the week. And when last time I saw Yellow King, they played this cover, and I was blown away. I actually have a video of it on ICT Live, because I was just like, this is the greatest. They closed with this song, and it's great.
Dude, it's so fucking killer. Like, as soon as I turn it on, dude, I mean, like I said, dude, it hits just like Rob Zombie, like.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's my favorite Rob Zombie song too. So
right,
that's what I told John. That's like, man, you blew me away with that cover. Like that was something great.
I think if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right, because that's not cover lightly.
No,
you don't just half-ass cover that at all.
Yeah, I haven't heard very many Rob Zombie covers, if any.
Yeah,
I think Motionless in White, they did Dragula at a live show one time, but other than that, and then Yellow King doing Superbeast, I mean, that's all I've heard when it comes to a Rob Zombie cover, and they killed it.
Well, and there's aspects of Zombie that, dude, you have to fucking nail, because it's Rob Zombie, like it makes that song, and dude, they did it perfectly.
Perfectly.
That's what I was telling Eric before we started this. I was like, man, this like should be worldwide, like Bad Wolves really covering something or whatever, dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, hopefully it is worldwide before long, but we happen to have it.
You heard it first here.
Yes, you did. You can go see it live on ICT Live with Matt over there. I'm going to go watch it because I want to see it on the video.
Yes.
Oh, you did get a video of this?
I did, yeah.
Oh, shit.
They played the Elbow with, I believe it was Rise Again and Dusty. And
right on.
Yeah, so I got that video of Yellow King doing Superbeast on there.
I will go check that out, dude.
Yes, sir.
Well,
let's get into it, Derek.
Let's play this one. This is Superbeast by Yellow King. All right, man. That was Yellow King with Superbeast. So
Such a good
so
song.
fucking good. Oh, dude, and forgot to mention that was recorded. That was recorded at Magnitude. Correct. Correct.
I believe so.
Yeah.
That dude's doing some really cool shit out there, man.
Yeah, and Bullet Ride.
Seeing a lot of stuff coming. Yeah, Bullet Ride too. He's catching a lot of cool shit coming from them too. So
They happen to be sponsoring the top 10 at Magnitude
that's
Creative.
Right. Nice.
Top 10. When you listen to this, you'll have just a couple more days to vote for your favorite artist of 2019. We are down to, like last week here. And we have 20 artists to vote for. You can vote for one. You can vote for all of them. You can vote for 3 of them. So whatever you want to do. It's unlimited voting. And
vote early and often.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get this list pulled up here in a second. But there's some really good artists on here. And really, there's artists that aren't on this list that are phenomenal. It's just they didn't, push it or whatever. But the winner of this December finals gets a free day in the studio at Magnitude Creative, and they get a merch package from Ships Custom Tees. So they get 10 shirts, Derek? I think it's 10 shirts they get that they can sell at their shows. So that's just
nice.
free merch for them to sell. And I think having the ability to record your a new track, at no cost, is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't know why I can't get this list pulled up, but
so before we forget, Norton's Brewing Company, we want to thank them for sponsoring this podcast. And as we're talking right now, tonight they freshly tapped Grilla and Yule Cat, two beers. I almost got my mom to go up to Norton's tonight, but it's too busy. But interesting story about those two. Those Grilla is an Icelandic folklore, and so is the Yule Cat. I don't know much about the Grilla thing, but I know the Yule Cat is like this giant cat that eat kids if they don't get clothes for Christmas. So,
oh shit,
it's
interesting.
It's fucking Vikings. They don't fuck around.
Guess not. Geez.
They definitely don't.
But yeah. So the Grilla is 11.7% hot cocoa, marshmallow, imperial stout, which sounds fucking dangerous. You start drinking 11% beer, almost 12% beer. Yeah. And then the Yule Cat is a 5.6% Norwegian raw ale. Spruce tips, juniper berries, Viek yeast.
Kvek.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Dude, it's one of the best yeast you can use, period. I mean, you don't even have to use a lot of it, and it'll just you've seen those mishaps at breweries where there's all this fucking foam and shit coming out. Like that yeast will do that. Like, it's insane.
So
yeah.
I'm a interesting story. I'm actually I have family that lives in Iceland, so
oh yeah, man.
It's a crazy small world. But my mom was actually, she grew up there. That's why I was trying to get her out to go to this, because
it's like a tradition.
Taste of home.
Yeah. I've actually had booze from there, and it's pretty tough to swallow some of it.
I've had some as well.
There's this schnapps. It's like an original Icelandic schnapps. It's called Brennivine, and that stuff tastes like fucking pine needles, dude. It is tough to swallow, but
man,
you need about 2 shots of that, and you will be well on your way to wherever you want to go.
I think at one point you brought me back like some fucking lava filtered vodka or some shit.
Oh man, I didn't bring it back. My mom does. She goes over there about once every year and a half, and she'll usually bring me some booze back. But
shit was fierce, man.
I haven't been there since I was like, I went there when I was like 12 and 14 or something like that. So I've been there a couple times, but
nice.
So yeah.
Derek, I have this list if you're ready for it.
Yes, finally. Jesus. Fucking waiting on Pierce. God damn.
Damn it. Sorry. 2019 top 10 finalists. Pretend Friend, In Retrospect, Dusty Grant, Wabash and Lake, Kapybara, Tequila Ridge, Hey Radio, Kyle Kilgore, Easy Killer, The Great Moon Hoax, The Hero Narrative, Jason Callahan, Gravity Waves, Mountain Deer Revival, The 33, Brother Jukebox, Acme Rock,
Hey.
Acme Rock Company, Left Without Notice, Cartwheel, and Big Red Horse. That is your
Man,
list.
that's another one I got a chance to see this year. Big Red Horse. They played the Shamrock. God, they're another one. They got about 6 or 7 members, and they were up on that stage at the Shamrock.
Well, we went and seen them at Barleycorns just like a month ago, and I think there was more than 7. Like there was a lot of people on.
I don't know how they packed them all up there. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah. And they got a great sound.
Dude, they bring it, man. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing with Ghost Town Strays and Tequila Ridge, I believe.
Yeah, that was quite the bill. All different, all so different.
Fucked it up that night.
I'm looking forward to the 31st at the I believe it's the Shamrock. The Ghost Town Strays and Mad City Cruisers are playing.
Shit.
They're
December 31st.
January 31st. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one because I think I saw Mad City Cruisers. It might have been that same day. I can't remember honestly, but there's another one that have a great sound to them.
Yeah, man, I have yet to catch them guys, so might catch me out at that one.
Yeah, just a 3-piece jamming it out. It's good stuff.
Hell yeah. God, they sound so much bigger than a 3-piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember if we've ever met them. Did they do an interview with Glenn at Red Cat, Eric? You remember? Seems like they might have.
I want to say they did, but then again, don't quote me on that.
I know they recorded out there at
right
with Glenn or with Luke. But
I don't know. I think maybe not.
We don't fucking know. No shit. Fucking failures.
Something I'm really looking forward to is NG&K and their album release.
Oh, finally.
They're going to do that. I believe they're going to do it at Kirby's, man. I need to find out when they're doing it. But, yeah. NG&K, High Plains Drifter, and Platonic Dropkick. January 25th, 10 p.m. And it's at Kirby's.
Hell yeah, man.
Nice. And I just seen one today. I believe it's Kenny from his birthday bash at the Elbow with Dusty and Parallax. And there's somebody else on the bill.
It's going to be rowdy.
I've heard.
I know what you're talking about. I cannot think of the. Yeah. Damn it.
Matt, I don't know if you've had the chance.
We're rubbing off on you, Matt.
Matt, I don't know if you've listened to NG&K or High Plains Drifter at all yet. Two insanely good. I mean, they're both. I'd say NG&K is a little more like alt rock compared to High Plains Drifter, which is what would you consider High Plains Drifter, Derek? Like just rock? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it kind of teeters on alt rock, but that's a show I would try to go to if I was you guys.
Nice.
Tim, I think his favorite band right now is High Plains Drifter.
I think
on our station. NG&K, we've been waiting about a year. We got 2 other tracks. They have a concept EP, and it's about it's every viewpoint of everybody involved in this story. Essentially, is what it is. So, what the background behind the story is a girl was cheating on her boyfriend with another guy, and the girlfriend got in a car wreck with the other guy.
Oh well.
Girl died. The guy survived. So now this whole EP is about, each song is dedicated to each person's perspective of that story. So you got one song from the guy who got cheated on, one song from the guy who watched that girl die.
Wow.
One song from the girl. We've only heard 2 of them though, and they're both fantastic. Like,
yeah,
it's
nice.
if you like stuff like it kind of reminds me a little bit of like My Chemical Romance or
Hey, that's
The Used, kind of that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's my jam.
But just knowing the background of the story, it helps you listen to the lyrics a little more closely, and it's just the way they craft it is incredible in my opinion.
Nice.
But I've just been waiting. We've just been patiently waiting,
right?
For the rest of them, because we're like, I want to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, because we did an interview with them like when Flowers is their very first single that they put out that was on this album, and like I had no idea it was a concept or anything like that, but I'm like, God damn, dude, there's got to be a story behind that because them lyrics are pretty deep, and you start listening.
Right.
It's like, and then that's when they were like, oh yeah, there's this big concept, and we got more coming, and so I'm really looking forward to hearing this whole album because it's super good, and you hear a lot of influences in there, just different. Because I think I was on we were riding in the car, me and Eric, and I was like, God damn, that sounds like so-and-so, and this sounds like so-and-so, and it was like broken up into 4 different parts of just different sounding whatever.
They have drums, bass, guitar, and a keyboard, basically synth, like they got some synth going on. And he actually used to play, I think, guitar, and straight up sold all of his gear and bought like a $2,000 keyboard, and like that's a big leap, not knowing exactly what you're doing, that's got to be kind of scary, I'd imagine. But whatever they did, it ended up working out.
Yeah,
nice.
And then High Plains Drifter, they're a little more hard driving for sure. And then Platonic Dropkick, they were on our podcast a few weeks ago, and they're kind of what would you call it, Derek? Kind of like punk rock, kind of.
Yeah, they're it's about like every other band. There's like a majority sound, but then it kind of goes off it kind of goes off in its own different direction.
Right.
But yeah, I would say more punk.
Yeah, I don't see him having a problem.
I think that's what. That's what attracted me to Mad City Cruisers. They're just some. I mean, the fast-paced punk rock sound. Like they busted out a Ramones cover when I saw them. Man,
it fucking grabs you, man. Just the guitar and shit in there.
I've always liked fast-paced, like punk rock, emo, that kind of stuff. Like I've always listened to that kind of music.
I don't really think they're gonna have a problem packing out Kirby's that night for that release, though.
I don't think so. We're probably listening to it from the patio. It would be my best guess. So get there early.
Right.
I definitely just want to go because I want to hear the rest of the story. And
yeah, for sure, right?
If the rest of the tracks are anywhere even close to as good as the first 2 we've got, I mean, it's smash hit for an EP, in my opinion. I don't know that I'd put anybody else's EP up against it because it just, I mean, to me, it's one of my favorites personally. But I like a lot of different stuff. Like, I'll hear something and be like, oh yeah, kind of space those guys out, like there's lots of people like that.
Yeah.
So I think we have 150 people, 150 different artists on our station or something like that. So
man, it's easy. You'd have to
it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I hadn't listened to those guys in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you listen to so many different, not only artists but different genres, like all of us do, it's kind of hard to keep track of everybody.
The only reason we're organized is because it's all in an inbox, basically. And we kind of listen to them as they come.
Yeah.
Even that's kind of, we get behind sometimes on some of that too. Just
Right.
well, it'll kind of come in waves. It seems like.
Yeah, and then there's times where we'll get like 9 different singles in 1 week, and sometimes they get overlooked.
Yeah.
But we eventually find them, and yeah. So, what is I gotta ask? I'll ask Matt first. What's your top Christmas movie, man?
Man, for me, it's always been A Christmas Story. I always look forward to watching. Even though I own the DVD, I'll sit there and watch at least 23 of the 24 hours of A Christmas Story when it's on.
Man. You know what? I never watch the fucking DVD. I never watch it. It's like Christmas Eve is the only
Right?
time I watch that movie, and it's on repeat on.
Yeah, I've always loved that movie. I actually watched it last night. And I actually have a full-scale leg lamp in my living room.
That's awesome.
So,
no shit.
That's fucking
I
great,
do.
dude.
Yep.
Fragile.
Yeah, it is. It's very fragile. But
it's a major award, man.
It is. Yeah, it is my major award. Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation's always good. Elf, I like quite a bit. There's a newer one. It's called Almost Christmas. Has J.B. Smoove and Danny Glover and a bunch of other hilarious people.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It came out a few years ago, but it's
Is it on Netflix or Prime or anything?
It might be. I have my own movie gallery, family video, whatever you want to call it. I'm my own bit of riddle. So I have a whole wall of nothing but DVDs. So I always collect the DVDs. But yeah, it might be out there somewhere on Hulu or Netflix or something.
I'll check that one out.
Yeah.
Pierce, what you got?
Well, I do really enjoy A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation, but I think for me, I can always go watch Home Alone 1 or 2.
Oh yeah.
Number 3 and beyond or whatever, I'm not the most fond of.
Right.
3's okay, but I mean,
yeah, they started trying too hard after
the
first couple.
So the first one and even the second one's great, but
yeah.
I've
always kind of liked the second one. I always liked the second one better. I don't know why, but the first one's a classic, but yeah.
I think it's because he fucks it up this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit more believable, I think. I guess, that first one is like, how the fuck do you forget the kid at home?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
They tried to make it believable, but it just it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The most about it is how fucking twisted is Kevin McAllister, man? That kid,
I know.
He's like an 8-year-old with this most fucking evil mind I've ever seen, dude. Like every aspect of what he planned.
Yeah.
Like he knew what was going to happen. Like, oh, he's going to take his socks off and go outside and crunch his fucking feet on this fucking
straight
ornament. It's like
burn Joe Pesci's freaking top of his head.
And I actually watched like this. There's this YouTube video about like it breaks down the mechanics of like what would really happen if some of these things fucking really happen in real life, like the fucking paint can and the staircase, like I'm just like, dude, this kid is a fucking psycho.
Yeah, the paint can would kill somebody.
And I gotta wonder, what the fuck does Kevin McAllister's dad do for work to be able to fly like 17 people to fucking Europe, dude?
Yeah, and then live in that giant house, like
right.
And then there's some conspiracy behind John Candy being the devil and his mom and Kevin's mom selling his soul. Because remember how she talks about I'll even sell my soul to the devil to get to my son, and then here pops up John Candy like, hey, I overheard your conversation.
Bitch. How much reading have you done on this?
Well, I mean, it's just I've seen it so many times, and you pick up shit like that, and you're like, holy fuck.
Right. Man.
You got to be getting way in the conspiracy game whenever you're naming John Candy as the devil, dude.
Look, next time you watch it, pay attention.
There's a show that just came out on Netflix called The Movies That Made Us. It's about 4 episodes.
Right, I've seen it.
I believe, let's say the first or second episode is Home Alone, and kind of a behind-the-scenes story. Good episode. The Ghostbusters one also really good.
Yeah, I think the Ghost shit. Which one was the first one? I think that's the one that I watched. I didn't really get to the other ones, but yeah, man.
The Home Alone one's really good.
I'm gonna throw in because I'm along the lines of Matt here. Christmas Story. That was tradition. That's all.
It really is.
And then Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
that's so goddamn funny, dude. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
But I'm throwing in Bad Santa. I got to throw Bad Santa on there.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that little fucking kid, dude.
Like, I don't know if you'd ever find another, like, if you're casting a movie Bad Santa, dude, I don't think you could put anybody better than Billy Bob Thornton in there.
Right. Yeah.
Played that part so fucking perfect, man, to the T.
Did you ever see the sequel?
Yeah, I watched parts of it. I didn't get all the way through it, but yeah, you throw Kathy Bates in there, and
man, yeah, and then the kids all grown up now, still awkward and gross and
fucking grandma,
super weird. Yeah, man.
I love Christmas movies. A lot of them.
Oh yeah, I do too.
The one that I fucking wish was kind of out there a little more, and I don't think I've looked around for it. I haven't really seen it. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger one where he's a fucking Turbo Man.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
That one, they don't just put it out there though.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it?
I think so.
A lot of those things they take away and they put in and they take them away real quick. And I've also seen some people get movies that other people don't. I've seen that too. It's kind of weird, but.
And then with the Disney Plus on there coming out, there's all those classic Disney Christmas movies, Santa Claus and stuff like that. Another good one.
Yeah,
just the first one. Just the first one, in my opinion. I didn't really care for the second one. I don't think I ever saw the third one, but that first Santa Claus movie is a classic for me.
Oh yeah, man, that's a good one. I'll still get into the old ones, man. It's a Wonderful Life. Like I said, I don't watch that shit. I know it's kind of slow and black and white and shit, but they did it right back then, man. They made a movie, you know, like something
right.
You can still watch it to this day, and still kind of get carried away in it. And
that's kind of what my friend and I were talking about watching Home Alone. John Hughes, he was a movie beast. So many movies just from that one person, but so many classic movies came from him, and it's they just don't make movies like that anymore, you know.
No, yeah, it's exactly right.
It's like I can't think of a recent movie that I would consider like a classic, like, you know, Home Alone and Christmas Story and that kind of stuff.
Bad Santa is probably the most recent movie I could even think.
What'd you think when they tried to do that fucking Christmas Story live? I thought that was a huge letdown.
Man, yeah, I didn't care for that at all.
It was all like fucking singer fucking
right. And I don't mind musicals either. You know, I'm down with some musicals, but that Christmas Story live, that should have never. I remember I seen a Facebook memory I posted the day that premiered, and it said watching a Christmas Story live and wonder how far I'm going to get into it before I drop kick the TV. Because I just don't. I don't think it should have been done, but that's.
There's just things you don't touch. I think, you know, once they're done, like we were talking about Home Alone, like the third one, watchable.
Right. Yeah, it is.
But they try to do another one beyond that. Have you guys seen that one? That one's cheesy as fuck, dude.
Two more, I believe.
Like Kevin's dad gets divorced to his mom, and fucking, it's.
I haven't seen that.
It's so fucking. And Kevin obviously fucking ruins the house.
Yeah.
And the third one, the kid wasn't even named Kevin.
That's right. Yeah, his name's Alex.
Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think beyond that, I mean, you should never just try to pump, you know, the same concept movie out too many times. I think you burn everybody out.
Right.
And, I don't know, like Fast and the Furious. What are they on, like 17?
Man. Yeah. Yep, definitely. I know there's like an animated series or something like that on Netflix coming out soon, Fast and Furious. So I don't know.
I mean, they're still pretty good. They're still fucking really watchable, but it's not like the first two or three.
Yeah.
And then they kind of, it's tough to focus in on the same, concept for that many
right
minutes.
over and over again. And, they get rid of certain actors, or, of course, now that Paul Walker's gone, you can't really, they should have just been done with it, but.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just tough to capture some of that those movies without certain people and
right
without beating the premise to death.
Yeah.
Like Saw is another one.
Saw.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking what? 8 how many Saws were there? I don't even remember.
I think the movie Jigsaw was 8, I believe, and
yeah.
Chris Rock's actually putting out a new Saw movie.
Huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, I believe it's coming out here.
Like, they're still still entertaining, but
right.
You still watch them, but you never know. The brand new one might be as badass as the first one,
Yeah.
So you never know. That's why you
seems like there's a whole lot of ideas coming out of Hollywood these days. They're revisiting old stories and trying to remake stuff. It's like we want something new.
Oh yeah, right. Exactly.
Either one of you guys go see the new Zombieland?
I never saw it.
No.
I heard it was good.
I don't know if it was as good as the first one or.
I say a remake that surprised me was that Pet Sematary remake.
Oh yeah, I haven't caught that one yet either. My kid had.
That one was really good. I thought. That new It. I thought they did a good job with it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Friday the 13th. There's been some good remakes. For sure.
Another Ghostbusters coming out next year.
Oh hell yeah!
Got to make up for that last one. I didn't care for it. I don't know.
I wasn't a fan of it either. No, I wasn't a fan of it. But like again, it's just so tough to capture. Like what was in the first Ghostbusters. It's just oh man, such a classic, iconic movie.
Right. I just think as long as they don't touch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think we'll be all right.
Don't give them the idea, Matt. They're going to listen in to us, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's do that one.
That one might be the easiest one because it's half cartoon characters. That one might be easier to fucking tap back in.
If they touch Space Jam, I'm rioting. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Well, hey, that might actually – I don't know. I've heard that LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
He'll be doing that too.
That'd be all right.
Space Jam.
That'd be all right.
Oh, now listen, I'd rather it be.
Might be all right. I'd rather it be Shaq though. That guy's a lot more. I like.
There you go.
He's got such a funny personality.
Right.
Yeah.
And
again, they want to go with the best, or whatever they want to consider. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just tired of them not coming out with new ideas, really.
No. Everything's either a remake or a sequel or a reboot or something. Yeah.
Like Fuller House or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they try to hone in. Well, because I think like we're all of the same generation, pretty much. Growing up with the same stuff, and dude, they really did it right, man. I think in the 80s and 90s with movies.
Oh, yeah. Cartoons were the best. Like you could get up on Saturday morning and watch cartoons for hours. And
right.
It's not like that anymore.
I think that they're trying to tap back into that, but it's
not the same.
Doesn't work, man. It doesn't. Yeah.
No.
But well, shit, man. I guess we got anything else?
No, just go vote. Go check out ICT Live on YouTube. Check out Matt's page over there.
Yes, sir.
Like he said, he's going to be getting out and about quite a bit in 2020 here.
Yeah, much as possible. I just loaded up some Ghost Town Strays videos from Kirby's that show that you and I went to.
It was great.
Just put out a Sloan Moon video from Shamrock and Summer.
Guy.
Oh, when it comes to vocals, he has one of the most unique voices, and he's a great guy. He puts out great music.
I agree.
I think, yeah. And got a lot of Dusty Grant on there, some Yellow King, Mad City Cruisers. So, yeah, I just trying to get these bands some promotion, and everyone's been really supportive. Everyone that I've talked to. So yeah, I say.
Yeah, that's a great thing about Wichita, man. Is everybody's gonna try to get you as much as they can and help you out. And
yeah,
I think everybody around here realize, and it's infectious too, man. Is everybody realizes the more you help each other out, the more the bigger it's gonna grow. And
yeah.
And I mean, just as a band,
that's
alone. That's we've got a lot of help from a lot of people, and I can't. The station, I can't even begin to tell you how much help we've got on this. And
right, yeah. When I saw Miami Over Moon, I suggested, I said, hey, have you ever talked to the guys from ICT Radio? Get your songs played on there. And gave them, your guys' info, and now they're getting played on the radio, on ICT Radio. So
yeah, and that's all it takes, man. Is a like and a share, and that's how I seen. I got a hold of them just seeing them on your page.
Right. Yeah. And,
yeah.
I'm always sharing local, songs and all that kind of, the shows coming up and everything. So
there are some pretty good memes on there too. I'll give you that. You probably get 3 or 4 likes from me a day.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing more stuff out of ICT Live, seeing what you got, and who knows, you might see my drunk ass falling around in front of the stage in one of those. So
yeah. And hopefully I'll be able to hit up a Brother Jukebox show here or two.
Yeah.
Up. So.
We got anything up in Wichita coming up? We got some stuff later.
In the works. It's in the works.
I think later in the year, or in the spring, we're playing with Mountain Deer.
We got some stuff in the works for sure in the background.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're working on. But yeah. We'll get there. We'll let you know. We'll let you know.
You can come catch us sometime around here.
Definitely.
Yeah, but all right, man. Well,
perfect.
We got one track left to play.
Want to thank Norton's Brewing Company. Go out there and check out their new beers. They just tapped. Great food, great people, great everything. So,
heck yeah.
So we have one song left to play, Derek, and brand new. Just got it today. This was actually the track that was recorded from last year's. This is last year's winner of the Top 10 Countdown for 2018. And this is the track that became of that prize package. So head on over and vote at ict-radio.com. Hit our charts 2019 page. You can vote. You can listen to music on there. It's got pictures of all the finalists. But yeah, go vote and then check out this song. These guys are another finalist this year. They just sent us a new track titled Weather Vane. It was recorded at Magnitude Creative, and this is by Kapybara. Yeah, enjoy.
All right. Merry Christmas, and don't shoot your fucking eyes out, kids.
That's right.
Love you. We'll see you next week.